Before you hear what investigators uncovered, take 1 second to like, comment, share, and subscribe because stories like this disappear fast. You won't believe what they just discovered behind a locked steel door that was never supposed to open. In one of the most notorious high-security prisons ever built, guards responded to a late-night alarm. They found an inmate's cell completely empty. The walls were streaked with signs of a violent struggle, and every single camera on that wing had gone dark at the exact same minute. This prison housed men labeled unmanageable, inmates with histories so brutal they were isolated from the rest of the system. Among them was an inmate known only by his file number, a repeat offender transferred through 5 prisons after multiple unexplained assaults on both inmates and staff. Guards said whenever he passed, the entire cell block went silent. Even veteran officers refused to work alone near his cell. The night everything changed, a maintenance report logged a faulty camera. Minutes later, screaming echoed through the corridor, then nothing. When officers forced their way in, they found restraints snapped, blood trails leading nowhere, and another inmate hiding under his bunk, shaking and unable to speak. He later wrote just 3 words on a notepad. He planned this. Investigators discovered the inmate had been studying guard rotations for months, memorizing blind spots, and exploiting tiny lapses no one thought mattered. Phone records showed brief, coded calls that had somehow been approved by staff. A guard on duty that night quit the very next morning and vanished without notice. The official report blamed internal violence, but no body was ever found. Here's the part that still disturbs investigators today. 3 weeks later, a different prison, hundreds of miles away, reported eerily similar damage. Same camera failures, same improvised restraints, same chilling silence. Authorities insist there's no connection, yet both incidents share one detail that was never released to the public. Someone inside the system knew exactly how these prisons worked and helped make sure the violence stayed hidden. This isn't just about one inmate. It's about how extreme confinement can create monsters the system can't control and secrets that powerful people don't want exposed. Some files remain sealed, some witnesses were transferred, and one key report was quietly reclassified years later. What do you think really happened inside those walls? Was it a single violent mind, or something far more organized? If you want to see how this full story really unfolds, the rest of this nightmare is waiting for you right here on this channel, buried among the cases that were never meant to be remembered. Thanks for watching.